dear. I'll still be here when you're gone. You gather souvenirs, but I will never be your pawn. Your pawn. Your pawn. My love wasn't ever a game. I lay my cards out on the table. There's nothing to gamble away, but I can promise that you'll never be the same. But I can promise that you'll never be the same. You can double down. I'll still be a proud haven for your love is never love. A river through your bluff, I will be enough, enough, enough. My love wasn't ever a game. I lay my cards out on the table. There's nothing to gamble away, but I can promise that you'll never be the same. Something you can never take, but it's not uncommon to forsake. Got a chronic urge to complicate. Think of love like a friend, not an enemy. Feeling I have nothing left to hide. I'll say it, but you know it when it's right. Keep it simple now, living it before I die. Think of love like a friend, not an enemy. My love wasn't ever a game. I lay my cards out on the table. There's nothing to gamble away, but I can promise that you'll never be the same. But I can promise that you'll never be the Something's wrong, I feel it circling like vultures around my brain. Couldn't see the danger in your eyes. Draw me in, got me spinning now like water to a drain. You were perfect till I realized you hadn't shown your face. You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along. A siren serenade, you're ringing out your praise. Your love's a wreck and you know it's wrong. I was dead You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along. A siren serenade. You're ringing out your praise. Your love's a wrecking. You know it's wrong. It's over. Same story. You lose till love and glory. It's over. Same story. You lose till love and glory.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down. Below me, bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the weller...
I would never do that because I think the unicycle. I mean, it's still like it's even a more narrow bicycle seat, isn't it? And to be
I wouldn't do
nude-
it because I cannot ride a unicycle.
Oh, I
so I
see.
would have to learn how to ride a unicycle with
yeah.
clothes.
No, I understand.
Because I can't ride one without them, especially
Yeah.
if I can't ride one with them. With
I'm saying
them. So,
hypothetically, if you could, would you do it nude? I don't think I would enjoy that.
I wouldn't like. How does that? Because I would be afraid of sitting on my balls. Like,
Right.
But like,
'Cause you're
I'm
trying
not
to
sure how that
balance and
works
things are-
normally. Because yeah, it does feel. But you know what? That I give those protesters all the more credit that they were willing
Ow.
to
Ow.
let their ham and eggs hang out while
and eggs,
they
Franken beans.
Frank-
the whole
exactly.
thing.
twigs and berries. That's the whole thing.
Sometimes the
It's,
Frank
you
gets
know,
under the beans, and you're like, "How do you fix that?" It's like, oh,
sometimes something gets tweaked and you end
Oh
up in the
my
hospital being
Lord.
stared at by a whole bunch of interns.
my
You know,
God.
it happens to people. You
and
know?
the risk
Um,
factor of potentially falling off the unicycle while you're nude is like,
So I think those are brave people who are willing to
man.
unicycle naked around ICE agents who are covering their faces because they are afraid that people will find out who they are because they might
Right.
try to arrest a bunch of naked unicyclists.
Right,
That
right.
is how
And
I
you got
think
to
that's
think.
the only way you
it-
move forward is like
it's right, absolutely. And it's a great thing for law enforcement because it's like against law enforcement because it's like the cops really got to think is like, do I really want to tackle, hold down, and cuff this naked person?
Right.
I do not. Right.
Like,
So,
did you feel you were in because they use that like I felt threatened.
Right.
Really?
Right. By the naked guy.
Really?
Right.
By the naked guy on a unicycle?
Jesus Christ.
So,
Oh my God.
so yeah, I mean, I say bring on the naked people of
There you go.
naked
All right. So it's
people of
settled. It's settled
unicycles.
then. It's settled then. Bring it. And so
That's
we're
the,
li-
be-
we're
that is
li-
the best
we're-
way to protest.
It is. We're live, by the way. We were, as you can all
Hey,
probably tell.
everybody.
Hello, our viewers. As you can probably tell, we were talking about the protest this past weekend. Huge success. Both Green Pants and I participated, which was fantastic. We had a blast. And we were talking about naked unicyclers who attended said rallies and kind of went in circles around the ICE agents in other cities, which is fantastic.
That was in Portland.
Portland.
Specifically.
No,
But
which is a hellhole apparently. So I'm told.
it as someone who has been to Portland and has like
It's a great city.
friends in Portland, so
No.
it's like I mean, it's the closest to Amsterdam as you get, really. Like it's
Very happy
like,
place.
as far
Very
as-
happy.
I mean, it's like it's Portland, Oregon. It's like
Yeah.
it's so being described as like a hellhole surrounded by it's like it's like going to Nantucket and being
Right.
like, this is where
This
the
is
Battle of
terrible.
Iwo Jima happened. Like, what are you talking about? It's Nantucket. Like you can't go to Martha's Vineyard and be like, yeah, there was we fought over this for 12 years and just
That's right.
blood everywhere. Like
What-
no. you
Where
didn't.
was the? I forget. Where was the eating the dogs and eating the cats place? Where was that? That was Ohio somewhere. Where was that?
Springfield, Ohio.
Illinois or Ohio?
was-
Springfield, Ohio. Okay,
No, sorry, no, Springfield, Illinois.
it was Illinois.
It
okay.
was Springfield, Illinois.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Wow.
because there was
Where they were eating the
uh,
dogs
because he's like they're eating the dogs, they're eating
and
the
they were
cats.
eating the cats. They were eating the pets
of the people who live there.
of the people who live there. That's right.
Meow 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 meow.
Oh man,
shout out to
there's just so much. It's
Any of you
like-
who have not watched, who have not heard of The Kifness,
The Kipnis,
his name
yes.
is The Kifness, Kifness. He does videos. Go on YouTube and do Kifness, cats and dogs
eating the cats.
drunk
Yes,
or something,
Yeah, yeah.
and it is
gold,
the
comedy
most
gold.
beautifully. No, I think it's the most beautiful piece of music that has ever been written. Frank. I don't think that's a hot take. It is.
That's
It made me
fantastic.
happier than any piece of
Oh my
music
God,
has
it was so
ever
good.
got
It
to
was so good.
the shriveled little raisin that is my soul.
Oh
so,
my God. Well, I hope there's enough soul to help our viewers because you did an excellent job curating our questions today once again.
I did,
And,
but no, I don't have a soul.
Okay,
That's all that.
So let's see. Let's have your
I know what you're
soulless.
talking about.
Let's have your soulless self help Justin from Charleston, South Carolina today.
It's just some smoke.
My-
It's just smoke in a bottle, is what it is.
Smoldering. So
Yeah.
it's a wisp.
Just-
It's like a wisp.
All right.
So Justin from Charleston, South Carolina asks, my daughter is a 15-year-old and is due for her vaccines. She told us she does not want
Okay.
to get vaccinated anymore, no flu shot,
I don't
COVID,
care.
or anything else. We discussed it with her, and she said she doesn't feel comfortable and believes it's not safe. My wife and I explained the vaccines are safe, but she seems firm in her decision. As a parent, I feel responsible for her health. How should I approach this? Should I try to force her to get vaccinated, or should I just leave it? Great question, Justin. Green Pants. Your
Hey,
take.
Justin. Your 15-year-old child
Yes.
is firm in her decision.
Right.
Your 15-year-old child.
Yeah.
So, there's a good thing that she's still a child, because when your kid all of a sudden gets unsure about vaccines, that's TikTok brain rot. Like
Yes.
this is why TikTok is terrible.
Yes.
Because that
Yes.
is the reason.
There's a lot of reasons
that is
TikTok's
happening.
terrible, but that's one of them. Yes, absolutely.
I'm glad that you do feel responsible for her health, because you are.
Right.
Because
Correct.
that is as her parent. And the thing that I find scariest about her announcement there is that this isn't just like flu and COVID. She's saying anything else.
Right.
Like your daughter's not going to go to college if she doesn't have meningitis vaccine.
Correct.
Like that's just
They're-
need it.
They're big on that.
They're really big on it. They don't
Yeah.
like the death.
Yeah.
The swelling of the brain, it brings a college's vibe down immensely.
That's right. That's
Dead
right.
students is just not good for colleges. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
We live in the worst timeline, man.
It's pretty bad.
Like-
100% agreed, Green Pants.
Yeah.
So yeah, you hit it spot on that. So Justin, I do have to commend you for listening to your daughter and listening to her opinion and respecting her wishes. She needs to get vaccinated. It's your call. She's a child. So
Right.
at the end of the day, you're responsible for who she infects with meningitis.
But
you need to get her
I
vaccinated.
do
Tell her.
think,
Tell
though-
her. Say, hey, when you're 18, do whatever you want, right? Like within reason, of course. But yes, once you're a legal adult, you have other choices.
yeah, and so in this one particular situation,
Yeah.
Justin, yes, she needs to be vaccinated. You are her parents. You get to make that. You get to make that call.
Mm-hmm.
What is more alarming, though, is what the hell is she watching
I know.
on TikTok?
You gotta
or these
check
things
her.
where
You gotta check her viewing
someone,
habits.
because if your kid is 15 and now suddenly they don't believe in vaccines anymore,
right,
like
saw something.
somebody needs to lose social media.
that's a lot of OON
because-
or Newsmax or something. That's like a lot of
Right. I just have it's like there is yeah, the I would say monitoring of the social media,
yes.
and then start doing mandatory, you know what? Every Saturday night our family watches a science documentary.
Yes.
It might sound crazy, but like that's what we need to do.
Seriously.
Because this is just your kid is just one child, but there are
Mhm.
lots and lots of kids out there just deciding, you know what, I've been hearing vaccines maybe not so good. Yeah, I want to skip that shot.
Right.
Because they don't want to get a shot. My kids would love never to get a flu shot.
Correct.
That would be fantastic. They would have loved never to get the measles shot too. But you know what they also love? Not getting the measles. Because they don't know what they are. They don't know what chickenpox
How
are.
horrible
I
it
wish
is.
I didn't know what chickenpox
Oh.
were. Like,
No.
but you know,
I
the
think
fact
that- I
there's a
think that-
vaccine for that is awesome.
I have to say that though that I'm thinking he specifically mentions flu and COVID, and I will admit I don't get the flu shot, because I rarely get the flu, and and to be fair, the history of the flu shot is, they try to guess the strain, they're usually wrong 40% of the time, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's not gonna help me. I'll be fine, it's the flu. I'm healthy, you know what I mean? So I kind of make that call for myself. If I'm sick, I don't go out, So, but still, ultimately, I think it's your call, Justin. Like, you are the parent, right? Your child is a minor, and you're responsible for their actions until they turn 18. So that's the reality of it, including their social media use. To Green Pants' point, right? It's like, what the hell they watching?
Because like, COVID and flu is just sort of it's like a red herring here. It's because the COVID and flu are ones that aren't mandatory vaccines. Right. They're ones that people elect to take in order to help maybe build up herd immunity or protect themselves more. Right. If she had just said, I don't believe in the flu vaccine, or it's like, I don't believe in the concept of vaccines anymore.
Right. That's what we're addressing.
Someone has broken your daughter's brain.
Yes. And you need to fix it
so that needs to be repaired.
Weekly family science documentaries. That is the answer.
Or whatever. I don't.
Yeah. However you educate your child.
But, start with the dinosaurs and be like, you know what? It was millions of years ago, not 6,000.
Right. And how 5Gs are not in the COVID vaccine, and like all the other commonly debunked.
Because there might be a lot of other ideas that he now has unrelated to the vaccines that are also fucking horrible.
Right.
So
you want to get a handle on this while she's a child. She's a child, right?
Yeah.
She may talk and have ideas, and that's great, and you listen and respect those. But she is a child. You're responsible for her. So you need to make that call. I don't know, but if she's really like steadfast in it, like if I was this parent and my daughter was like, I'm like, fine, you don't need the flu shot. I would probably, that would be my compromise point.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I'd be like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Kind of for the reasons I stated before, right? Because a 15-year-old probably healthy enough where flu and COVID
then you can
is
say,
not
well,
gonna...
you know what? If you get the flu, you get the flu because you didn't want to, and that's
right.
That's so much different
consequence,
than...
but that's also a lesson in consequence, which is like also a good thing for a child that age.
Right.
So, just like when they're 18, to your earlier
they bring
point,
home the flu, and we all get the flu.
And you all get the flu, exactly. But to the point you brought up earlier, like, and then when you turn 18, and then they say, well, I refuse to get the meningitis vaccines, like, okay, you can't come to college. You know what I mean? Welcome to consequences.
Right, or you can't live there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. So that's the deal. It's like insomnient life is a bastard. He kindly reminded me that I'm getting the age where the flu was actually a concern. Screw you, dude.
No, and the flu is a concern. I encourage everyone to get their flu shot, their COVID shot. My point is only, if this were only about the flu vaccine, there is some.
No, I know. Yes.
At least with that, it is an elected thing. Like, not everyone gets the flu shot. When your kid doesn't believe in vaccines at all,
right?
Yeah, something has happened.
Yes,
she's gotten really close to the brainworm guy.
Yes,
and
he was not to be named. The brainworm guy.
John F. Kennedy, the Jr.
I know. I love you too.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. I don't know.
No, he's not to be named. It's like Voldemort. He's going to appear. It's like saying Candyman. He's going to appear behind you.
And they're all Kennedys. I don't know the good ones from the bad ones. I don't.
It's hard these days. It's really hard.
There's so many.
There's a bad center to Kennedy. I mean, these guys are everywhere.
When I hear Kennedy, I really think of the MTV VJ. Like, that's the Kennedy in my head.
Hot.
Is like, yeah, but so that's whenever that's the first thing that comes up is the VJ.
I think of JFK. I think of JFK.
13 years old. I'm like, oh, Kennedy.
Kennedy, yes, she is.
Then,
right. And
then second, there was also a President Kennedy, I believe, and I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
He was killed.
He was, as was his brother.
And so that's
Bobby.
a big one. I don't know about anything about his brother. Oh yeah, Bobby. Those, see, look, you can't even keep track of him. You got Teddy, you got Bobby, whatever. But
yeah, I'm trying to think about Martha Quinn. I'm trying to remember the other MTV VJs, right? Martha Quinn.
There was only Kennedy.
Downtown Julie Brown. Come on, you remember Downtown
Julie Brown? Of course, yes.
Yeah, Nina Blackwood, right? Another one. Adam Curry.
I only had eyes for Kennedy.
No, I hear you. You're a Kennedy guy.
And the one guy that was there forever that was just like, I'm trying to think of the...
Adam Curry was there forever, right?
Yeah. Kurt Loder.
Kurt Loder. Good one.
Yeah.
Kurt Loder.
Yeah. Because he was like, because like he's got to be like 70 now.
I know. These
Or
guys all have to be
something.
crazy old, right? Where are they? Like, I'd love to do a Where Are They Now? The MTV original BJs
Right.
they were, right? Yeah.
Yes,
But,
VJs.
yeah,
Because that
anyway,
was someone that was VH1 as well.
that's true. That's
But-
true. All right, so Justin, good luck. You call the shots. But like I said, if you want to compromise on like flu shot, maybe that's your compromise point. But mandatory vaccines are mandatory vaccines. So
And science vaccine, science docs. you know?
science
them.
documentaries, watch them with her, like right, like about the Spanish flu and like about
Right.
the smallpox eradication.
Just
They
anything.
killed all the-
You know, the fact, like, there was an entire thread on something I saw today that was trying to talk about the benefits of raw milk.
yeah.
And it's
I know.
that raw milk is bad entirely.
No.
Like, pasteurization was something that saved people.
People's lives. It really did.
It
It's like,
saved lives, and it's like,
I know
how
people
about we
who are.
stop that?
I know people who are hardcore on raw milk, and I'm just like, I mean, teach their own, but I'm like,
But it doesn't make any sense.
it doesn't make any
because
sense.
There's no.
It's not there's no additive.
What does that
It's
mean?
not an additive. It's a
No,
process.
it-
It's a process.
It's like
Yeah.
there's
know.
literally no way. It's like, why? Nope, you got to eat raw meat.
I know.
Raw meat's the
Raw
only type of meat you can eat.
That's
It's like, what are you
Here's
talking
what you have
about?
to do.
Like,
You have to tackle the cow in the field, and you have to suck on its teat, right? First, get the raw milk out,
that's the natural way.
and then kill it and eat its meat while it's like after you did that, like with your hands and teeth, right? That's what you gotta do. Yeah, we don't do that
is,
anymore.
Well, you know what? We're close to doing it again.
I
I think
think
because
so.
if we're gonna stop,
As the
we're
power
gonna
grid
stop
goes
vaccines,
down.
and we're gonna start eating our
And
wild
eating the
catches.
dogs and eating the cats
Oh,
and eating the
yeah.
pets of the people who live there.
Exactly.
That's what
We're in
we
Springfield,
do.
Illinois.
That's right. All right. Evelyn from New
right,
Orleans,
which
Louisiana. Evelyn says, my boyfriend doesn't want our 3-month-old to call him daddy. I feel like this is a bit of a red flag. He doesn't want to be called daddy because it's weird to him, because he sees it as a sexual term now and thinks it's weird to say something when referencing, and weird to say it when referencing a child. WTF. He just wants to be called dad. Why is he thinking about porn culture when it comes to our child?
Okay. Evelyn, first thing, your husband's a man. He is always thinking about porn culture. Okay? That's just that's
Oh, this
that's
guy.
just happening. That said, this isn't about him thinking about porn culture, because I 100% agree with him, is that the word daddy has now become a sexual thing.
Is it?
At least, yes, it really
This is me
has,
saying this,
and,
by
like,
the
I get
way.
right, which I am stupefied
Yeah.
that this
I-
because
I thought this
it
guy
went
was
from-
crazy at first, but you're like you're on board with
it went from being daddy was like the father of a young child.
right.
That
Used to be.
definition is like so low on the list now
Okay.
in terms of like, because it's there's some entirely mysterious physical criteria. There's like dad bods, or he's
Sure.
a daddy, or
Sure.
they think and
Sugar daddy, all these things.
yeah, and so there's the word daddy now has been co-opted
Co-opted. Okay.
so much that
and we can't take
that,
it back. There's no taking
okay,
it back.
hey Evelyn, when was the last time you called your cat a pussy?
Right.
Like, it's just it happens sometimes.
Yeah.
With
So
that.
we can't
I mean,
take daddy back. We can't take it back.
Are you
it's
kind
gone.
of what are you, Evelyn? Some kind of pervert? Let your
Is
kid
it-
call him dad.
Is it
Okay,
gone?
come on.
Is daddy gone?
Like-
really? It's gone forever.
Like, I don't know.
We can't take it back?
I do not believe it is gone. I'm not saying it is gone. I'm
Alright.
saying I understand where her husband is coming from. Where he's like, right now in today's world, new child, he's like, nope, I'm dad. I'm starting out with dad. I'm going with dad.
I do think it's
I
okay.
get that.
I do think it's okay to, encourage the name you are called. Of course, the child's going to wind up calling you whatever they call you, and that's kind of that, right? But
Sure.
I'm on board with encouraging that, the one you prefer. You know what I mean? I find. Yeah, I didn't. I guess I think people still call their fathers daddy, and it's not a weird
Right.
thing.
And so that's and so that's like the key thing is that not everyone thinks it is, but
Enough
when
people
I
do.
hear the word daddy now,
Yeah.
I've heard it now so many times as
Yeah.
a sexual reference
Yeah.
that it makes me uncomfortable because
Mm.
it's like not that anymore. It's
been
so
co-opted.
I can understand
been
where
co-opted.
Evelyn's
Mm-hmm.
Right. So he's being like, you know what? Can we not with the daddy? Can we
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
dad? That'd be great.
Okay.
Like that's not a red flag. I don't think in
Okay.
any way.
Fair.
I
Fair.
think he's just being
You're talking me into it.
away.
Yeah, and you know, but to the root of your question, Evelyn, you know, why'd you think about porn culture? I mean, Green Pants, correct. Men think about lots of horrible things that you don't truly want to know. Like you don't want to know about it. So just don't. It's a don't ask, don't tell situation.
In this case, he's basically he is thinking about porn culture in that
Right.
he doesn't want to associate it with his child.
Right.
So in this case, he's doing the opposite of what because he's actually trying to move it away from it.
Yeah. It's true.
But by linking it together, it's sort of
All right.
made it.
There you go.
He's just making an observation.
Evelyn, let him encouraged to be called what he wants to be called. So. Yep.
That being said, your child's gonna call you whatever the fuck they want.
Well, that's what I was
So
saying before.
That's
yeah. Now, can Evelyn not even say, you know, because sometimes they'll address like, oh, here, go to daddy, go see daddy. You know what I mean? Like, does she need to put the ixnay on that?
well, I think that's what he's asking. Is just can I just be dad
Yeah.
instead of being like, oh, you want to go to dad? Do you want to go to daddy? Just be like,
Yeah.
can you just call me dad? Like
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the
yeah.
start.
Yeah,
And like, I'm not saying I would do that, but I
Mhm.
understand.
I get it.
It's like
All
Chris Rock's whole thing. It's like it's not me, but I understand.
Yeah.
there's-
but I get it.
I get it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
All right, Evelyn. There's your answer. Let the man be
Is
called
I-
what he wants. He could be dad. It's okay.
uh,
All right, next question comes from Mia from Reno, Nevada.
right.
Let's see. Mia is a 25-year-old female. She's been talking to this guy, 27-year-old male, for about 5 months now. Things are going really well. We talk often, go out, and there's definitely a connection. He still has not asked me to be his girlfriend. I'm genuinely curious to understand from a male perspective, what are some reasons a guy might hold off on making things official, even when it seems like there's chemistry and consistency? I'd really appreciate some honest advice or insight on this. So she's 25, but she asked the question like she was 16.
Mia, you have come to the right place because we both medically, technically, do have male perspectives.
Yes.
I can honestly say we both Vanguard and I do have male perspectives.
No one does this anymore. No one says, "Hey, will
So
you
apologies
be my..."
up front.
Right.
Right.
Like,
And
does
so
she,
yeah.
does
so
she
my-
also
my
want
question-
like a? Does she want a promposal too? I mean, like, what are we talking about here?
Right. It's like, are we doing a boutonniere with a corsage? Like, yeah. So obviously,
God.
the first question is, why is it up to him to make it official?
Correct.
Like, because what does that even mean?
Yeah.
Because you say he hasn't asked you to be his girlfriend.
Right.
So is that like, hey, you haven't had the conversation of, are we dating exclusively yet?
That's
You're allowed to bring that up.
That's the way you say it, though. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
hey,
You don't say,
are
will you
we-
be my girlfriend?
right? Are we exclusive? That's the question, right? And just ask that. Like, that's fine. You know, that's how it's said these days.
And how you
Like,
do it is
right.
you write it on a piece of paper with a box that says, "Are we exclusive?" And then you put a yes and a no,
Right.
and you pass it across the table, and you wait for them to check which one.
And give it to your
that's how
friend
you
to
do
give
it,
to
like,
him in between third and fourth period.
Right.
That they-
Right. And then find out later. And then put the
Oh.
note into the front page of your math book, and then
Right.
have your friend give you that. And when you open up your math book, you can get the answer.
And then he goes squeak.
whether or not
Right. He
You-
wants to
yeah,
be
exactly. That you guys are going steady.
going steady. Yeah.
like-
So you know we're being kind of harsh, but really no one talks like that anymore. So you don't ask to be someone's girlfriend. The thing you got to be concerned about is he having sex with other women. That's why you say, "Hey, are we just exclusive to each other?" I just want to be clear, right? And then
Right.
once you've settled that, now you're boyfriend girlfriend. That's pretty much how it works.
Right. And I don't want to think because we're not making fun of you, Mia.
we totally were making
more
fun of her.
society. No. But what Mia is responding to is the idiotic situation that has been in place for quite a long time,
Sure.
which she's still, which is basically having this patriarchal situation where
He needs to make
weak
things
men
official.
need to make
right.
all decisions,
And that
so
right.
it's
And then there need to be
You know what I mean?
titles. Like we need a label on our relationship. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like
and it's you also get in trouble with the like, do you open the door, do you because
Right.
some
you walk around and
women
get the car
like
door?
you to open the door for them, some don't at all,
Right.
like really don't like it,
women hate it. A lot of women
I
hate it. I found
really
out.
hate it. So
They're like,
it's,
"What? You think I can't open a fucking door?" I'm like, okay,
Exactly.
there, Annie Oakley. It's like-
I got punched once for opening a door.
I got hit by the
Um,
door after she ripped off the hinges and beat me with it.
Just exactly.
Like, oh my god.
So, so all in all, in short, don't leave it up to him because he probably doesn't even know it's up to him
Or care.
He's just doing his thing.
He just right, he doesn't care what it's
He's just
called.
like whatever.
Right.
Um, because if he's not thinking about it one way or the other,
Right.
But yeah, if you want to go steady with this young man,
Go steady.
you're gonna have to have the conversation.
Right.
With him,
And
yeah.
then he's gonna have to give you his varsity jacket to wear. I'm
Yes,
making fun of our
that
kid. I'm
is-
sorry, Mia. I'm really sorry.
Yeah. Mia's 25.
Class
and then-
ring around a
but you do
chain.
need to. Yes, you have to wear his class ring. That is true.
And a
That
chain
is-
around your neck. You don't wear it. You gotta wear it around the
Well, she can't wear it on her finger. It's too
Right. Well,
big.
he's-
Come on.
Right.
Now you're making fun of her. Come on. She did about her tiny little fingers. Come on.
Oh my
What did Mia
Lord.
ever do to you?
Poor Mia.
But
Yeah, Mia, you have
yeah,
to just clarify for exclusive. That's the thing you really have to do. Not this like he needs to ask me.
Yep.
Not that. It's not that.
get
That's
that
not how people
Letterman
work.
jacket.
Get that.
You
Get
deserve
that
that
letter
Letterman jacket. If the answer is yes, he owes it to you.
That's right.
And you also need to
my God.
on the Claddagh rings that you guys wear, you need to turn the heart inward so that you know the heart is with somebody and is not open.
That's right.
Okay,
That's right.
It's with somebody. Okay,
Or is it when
that
you
with
get
your
the
Claddagh.
locket that's like the half the heart and then he's got the other half and you...
right. Well, that's more when you get separated. It's like so whenever we apart, we can come back together again. But
Oh my god.
I think the most important thing is your Claddagh ring is like when because people do look very carefully to see whether the heart
That's
is facing
very
inward or
common
outward.
still, and I'm okay with that because it eliminates ambiguity. You find an attractive woman, you like to chat her up, you see the ring, you keep it at a certain level. If you see the ring another way,
Well, my people have that
pursue a
because
different
we're
level.
so drunk all the time that like it's a good way to
you don't
find
even
out.
remember
like,
if you're in a
are we
relationship. Am
going
I in
out
a
or not?
relationship?
And
I
you
am.
look-
I'm in a relationship,
Yeah.
right? And you remember, right?
Look, oh shit!
Oh, my
the heart
god!
is going the
Oh
other
lordy!
way. I did not expect
I
this.
got to. I
Yeah.
did not.
It happens.
I got to Mrs. back home. The whole thing. So yes, ask him if you're exclusive. That's the thing.
Yes,
That's the thing.
and if he says no, you have your answer.
Right.
Or
And you're dating, which is
and,
fine too if that's what you want.
Yeah.
But acknowledge he's probably having sex with other women if that's the case. So,
and acknowledge that and see if he is wearing her Letterman jacket
that's right.
because
That's right. It was very sexist. I'm thinking back to my high school. The girls wore the boyfriend's varsity jackets, but not.
they did
I
it. My school.
never saw the vice versa. Never
Oh,
saw
no,
the
it-
guy
because
wearing
it
the
wasn't
woman's
that-
jacket.
That's why it was.
But if she was on,
facetious, 'cause
right. But if she was like on the
Because-
lacrosse
because-
team, I mean, legit varsity jacket. You know what I mean? It's like
Of course, no.
Volleyball
I mean, if
team,
your
like-
girlfriend was the captain of the girls' lacrosse team,
that's a big deal.
you still wouldn't wear a jacket.
Still
though,
wouldn't wear
because
Yeah.
and why? Because
It's emasculating.
like you're wearing it because it's supposed to be like my masculine boyfriend has this, so now I'm because where that whole wearing of the jacket thing comes from is
Oh.
I am protected by the owner of this.
Oh, I see what you're
and
saying.
is the property,
I
and
see
so
what
that's
you're
where it kind of comes from because it has their name on it.
It's like a
and it's like,
branding.
I-
It's like a brand.
It is. That
We
is
might as
literally
well
what it is.
brand it.
Well, it comes from like the football player like putting it on the girl to be like she's mine.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's got my
Dibs,
name on it. Like,
dibs.
that's the whole thing. Dibs. That is
Dibs.
what it is. It is a system of dibs, and no one calls dibs on a dude wearing a girl's field hockey Letterman jacket.
That's true.
That is just the cruelty of the society.
And
that we
otherwise,
live in.
but I also think that woman should continue wearing that jacket because she fucking earned it. You know what I mean? At the time.
Absolutely.
It's like-
I mean,
do they even do
So I
varsity
just-
jackets anymore? Is that still a thing? The varsity jackets with the letters on them? Is that even a thing anymore?
I mean,
I have no idea.
I don't know. Do they still do sports?
Do any
I don't-
viewers
I
know?
mean, I know-
Yes, they do school sports.
And
Yes.
I
Good
I
work.
wouldn't know. I just, but
Let's go on to this question. All right, next question. So, Ted. Ted's from Raleigh, North Carolina. Ted's a 40-year-old male. His wife is also 40 years old. I told my wife I have not been feeling sexually satisfied in our marriage. I would say our marriage is healthy in most aspects. We can usually talk about just about anything, except when it comes to sex, it seems. I brought up my concerns that I haven't enjoyed our sex life the last several months and that I want to try something different. My wife gets defensive very quickly, shuts the conversation down by saying her sex life is fine. We don't need to change anything. It really bothers me how much she refuses to have this conversation and will not listen or budge. So it's time to turn to strangers, I suppose. That took a turn. Ted,
Okay,
you were
slow
doing
your
so
roll there,
well.
Teddy.
You were doing
really well. We were totally up with you until so it's time to turn to
It's
strangers.
like, oh well.
It's never time to turn to strangers. Like it's
No,
not
He has to. He clearly has to.
right.
It's like, what else do I do?
Right now, you haven't told us what's wrong with your sex
Oh my
life, because
God.
that would have
Right.
been helpful.
We're gonna have to fill in
because,
some blanks. Clearly, we're gonna have to assume.
Again, I hate to beat our dead buzzword into the ground, but communication.
Communication.
Like
Communication.
so, okay. So it sounds like that you have suggested something to your wife and
Yes.
she has shot it down.
Right.
Now, it would be good to know what those suggestions were, because if he was like, "I can only come if you pee on me," he might.
You might be like,
You know,
I'm not gonna do that.
he-
Right?
I'm not. No, absolutely not.
I'm the one who's gotta
Um,
wash the damn sheets, so that's not happening, right?
But if if he's asking like, "Hey, can we use a blindfold, or can you,
Right. Right.
or something,
And,
whatever?"
and that's
I
why,
don't know.
about the that's why it would have been nice to have some clarification about the satisfied part. If it means he's not orgasming, that's a big thing for most men, right? Like, most men get
Right.
worked up, they want to orgasm. So, understood. But if
And
you
so-
are, and you just don't
and-
prefer the method in which you are orgasming, and we're talking about some nuance about things that turn you on and get your engine revving, you know what I mean? Then, kind of like what you're saying, Green Pants, right? It's like, what's the degree of what's being asked for? Do you just want
Right.
like bondage, blindfold, or like what is it, lingerie?
And Ted, I've learned this. This is a new thing that I've learned. But if what you're looking for is for her to stick her finger up your asshole, which apparently most guys want badly, a lot.
Reference
so
to last
just ask her.
show.
Be like, "Can you please?"
Stick your finger.
But don't but make it a sneak attack,
That's right.
because that is Vanguard's.
Do it when I'm
preferred
not
method.
expecting it. Right.
When I'm not expecting
Like,
it, just to whoop.
Full
and
rhythm, and I need you to take that
no.
finger and just
Yeah.
put it right in there.
If you grab those butt cheeks, then
Grab the butt
they
cheeks.
don't know what to do. They
Won't
can't,
even know.
It's a
You'll
um.
make all kinds of
So
noises.
I-
The dolphin.
So if you would like your girlfriend to stick her finger in your asshole,
Right.
ask her. Maybe you'll be surprised at the answer.
It's his
don't
wife, by the way. They're both 40. I assume they've been married for a long time.
Oh, the wife.
They're in their 40s,
Right.
you know?
Actually,
So,
well, did he say? No, I think you said wife. Yes, wife.
yeah, wife. Yeah, wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay,
Yeah.
all the better.
Yeah.
So you know each other pretty well. You know where each other's assholes are. You could listen. I'm just trying to help you out, because I don't know exactly what's wrong with the
Right,
sex
right,
life,
right. No, I
but
understand.
communicating it and in a way that is not blaming your
Complicated
wife
blame,
in
no
any
blame
way.
game. Exactly. And
Or
that's probably
to
why
say,
she. Right.
because you
That's right.
Right.
And that's probably why she's defensive, because she gets defensive. She probably gets defensive because you're attacking her prowess, right? Essentially, or she's gonna be self-conscious about how she looks.
or it feels
It's
that
like,
way to
oh,
her.
He doesn't think I'm hot enough. He thinks I'm not sexy enough. All these thoughts are gonna run through her head, right? It's very normal.
Right.
For
And
that.
all you want is her to put her finger in your asshole.
Right. Such a simple ask.
Yeah, I mean, I as I said, this I learned a
So
lot from this show
straightforward.
too. Like I didn't. I mean, so I mean, I think it could all come down to that. I mean, this whole situation could be
I'll
resolved.
never
if
live on
there'd
this one,
just be
Dan.
A little like, right in the,
Right up there. Boom. Yeah.
So yes, yeah. Again, communication.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
the-
I know, and she's not well. You gotta, if she's defensive, you need to think about how you bring the subject up, right? And you need to be probably very particular. It's like, I would really enjoy it if you did X. Is that something you would consider doing? You know what I mean?
Finger in the asshole.
Figure this out. Or lingerie, or sexy dance, or whatever the hell he's looking for.
Right.
But again, I keep getting back to, if he's not orgasming, he wasn't clear on this, but if he's not orgasming, that's a problem.
He didn't.
Right? That could be a him problem. Potentially.
He didn't say he's not orgasming.
He says,
He
I'm
said
not
he's
satisfied.
He said, "I'm not set." Right, and so I don't see. I assumed it was like, because I'm assuming it's a situation where it's like even bad sex is good, is sex. At
Agreed.
least. but he seems to be not enjoying it. So he probably is nut busting, but
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, if he wasn't then it's like you're not. If you almost into a guy, it's like you didn't have sex, like because we're very single-minded of purpose.
I'm still a virgin because I didn't orgasm.
Yeah, right, exactly. There's no.
I technically didn't even have sex because
Right, because it's all leading up. There's
we're so horrible. We're horrible creatures.
We are awful, fucking horrible.
ladies, heterosexual ladies. We are sorry. This is what you have to work with.
For the rest of us,
we're just.
But yeah.
It's yeah. Oh my
yeah,
goodness!
I think
All right, so assuming he did have, assuming he does orgasm, and he just does not enjoy the manner in which that orgasm happens.
Right. I am thinking he wants sex to be a better experience in terms of wants more, whatever, but not necessarily like I am not coming. We need to fix that.
Yes.
Because if what's happening is you guys have sex and then you go into the bathroom and beat off, that's a problem.
That's a problem.
Like that would be
right.
Yeah.
That's a degree of problem above of what we're getting at right now.
Right. If you're just looking to increase the the excitement
levels.
And the pleasure of your actual sex life and are looking to introduce new concepts into it, do that in a non-judgmental, non-confrontational way. And you might be surprised.
And I've also discovered an approach that giving is the best path to receiving. So like, is your wife orgasming?
Don't stick your finger in anybody's asshole. Okay?
Is your wife orgasming? Right? Is she enjoying herself? If you think she could be enjoying herself more, focus on her like a lot, right? And get her more turned on, more engaged, more things, and then that will in turn probably increase how wild she goes for you, So
don't make this just about you.
Right.
If you can make it more about her.
Turns out women enjoy that.
Perspectives might shift somewhat.
Yes, exactly. And like I said, giving is a great path to receiving. If you're getting her more turned on, should be more into getting you turned on, and there you go. So, but also like figure out
depending on what you want. If there's a version of that she can enjoy too, do that.
Right.
So that
everybody wins.
Not sure what it is, but unless it's the peeing thing, and then
the shite of
you have to be a Russian. That's Germany.
Totally Germany.
Germany is the shit porn. That's but Germans are very particular.
Oh my goodness, they are. They work hard, they play hard.
Yeah, they do. They do. They're very odd people. That's the other half of me. So yeah,
more.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the deal, Ted. So don't immediately turn to adultery. I mean,
I find it a little
that's your
problematic
go-to.
that your first shot is. Right. So do I start cheating on her?
What do I do? Right.
Like, because if you're looking for permission, no,
we're not giving you permission.
You cannot just turn strangers. No. If you do, then get a divorce.
Right.
Like,
or
that's what you
have
need
another
to do.
conversation, discuss the options of an open marriage. Right, is another option.
Right.
So,
which but you have a lot of options here, Ted.
Yes.
So
yes.
One of
and
them.
they involve talking to your wife, right?
They do.
Yeah.
Unless you there are other you could just stare straight into the ocean and walk right into it until the sweet release of death. You could do that. Or you could just literally walk out of your house with the clothes on your back, get in your car and drive
somewhere
until you ran out of gas and start a new life, with a new name, a new job, disappear off the grid. It happens that way because most men would rather go off the grid and start a new life than have an uncomfortable conversation. Right. So he might go for that, the complete life reset. So that's a.
So walk away from his home, his job, his family, his wife. So
Ted,
you don't want to have that conversation, right?
So either you want to either reset your life.
Yes.
You want to end your life, or you want to have a conversation with your wife.
I opt for option C.
One of
crazy.
those. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna find C will be the easiest, even
Yeah.
though you think that A and B are easier. They are not.
They're not.
They're not.
They're not.
So
Well, I was going to say, well, I go back to D though, which is that if she's having issues talking about it, again, amping up your game on how you perform on her, you know what I mean?
Right.
May trigger a reciprocal response that you may find pleasing. So I would opt for that
and
as well.
what are you doing for her?
Right.
Are you doing foreplay? How does if she were to describe your sex life, how do you think she would describe it?
Right. Excellent question. Excellent question.
And go from there
Mm-hmm.
and see if you guys can come to a mutual path where,
Come to a path.
you both are
sex
giving
joke.
giving each other 5-star Yelp reviews.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know.
Because if of the two of you, the one least likely to have orgasmed is her, statistically speaking.
Right.
So make sure she is.
And if neither of you are, then that's just not sex. I don't know what that is exactly.
Right.
I don't. I mean, it's sort of like it's like a practice sort of.
Yeah, it's
but
practice sex. All right, Ted. Good luck. Hopefully, giving you enough advice. But like I said, have that conversation, or like I said, up your game on how you please her in the bedroom and see where that leads. I think are our two primary suggestions.
Absolutely.
All right, last question. Isabella from San Diego, California. Isabella says, my friend invades my privacy to get content to pick on me and tease me, and I don't know what to do. Recently, my college friend opened my chats and found personal stuff I had asked help for with another friend of mine. He got hold of it and is using it to tease me by spreading the word to all my colleagues. He is such an asshole sometimes. He finds joy in picking on me. How do I stop him from acting like this?
The first thing is to stop calling him a friend.
Right.
You have an active enemy.
Yeah. This is an unhealthy person
This
in your
man
life.
is not only an enemy, but he seems to be actively at war with you.
Yeah.
It-
Or he's in love with her and wants to date her. Both are
that is also a completely legitimate possibility.
both are completely possible, just so you know. And I know, Isabella, that may explode your mind, but this is how men work. Again, sorry to report. But
So did she say how old she was?
no,
She's,
which is unfortunate. Colleagues, though,
okay.
so
Right, because colleagues sounds
at
like
least college.
because that's well, colleagues, yeah, it sounds
Professional
I'm thinking
life.
like in her 20s.
I'm
So
hoping.
like just starting in the professional life where
Mhm.
where people are still in that like college prank fucking around mode and not realizing that like okay, now when someone starts a professional life, like that follows you
Right.
and you can't like,
And she talks about him like my college friend, meaning I met him in college, so this is probably shortly after post-college. You know what I mean? So that's my interpretation.
and you know what, it's okay to keep a few assholes around in college for for special purposes,
Right, for comic
Um,
relief or
but-
whatever. Like,
right, but once you're out in the real world,
Yeah.
like removing everybody who has an asshole check mark next to
Shed
them
the
is a real
totally,
critical life milestone.
100%.
Is removing the assholes from your life is really important.
Yeah.
Because because now that you've gotten into the real world, you want to surround yourself with people who are on your team
Yes,
and are on your side
and
and
are
there to
healthy
support
for you, and supportive.
and
It's like,
not to be this guy's comic relief.
right, Exactly.
Because if people who do things like that are he clearly has some issues or he's hurting inside, because it's like teasing and pranks like that generally come from a place where someone is already hurt,
yes,
and so not sure what that is, but you don't need to take it. And
Exactly.
so I would say perhaps tell him to go fuck himself. He's not your friend. I mean,
I think this cast is a broken up
I get-
relationship, right?
because if he's such an asshole sometimes, he's such an asshole. That's it.
Yeah,
Like,
he's only an asshole. Otherwise, he's a great friend. Like, how?
Just
How
don't-
is it possible?
because that doesn't work. It's just like, yeah, it's like, oh, he's a great guy except when he beats me.
Right.
Like, no, like
Like,
he's not a great
it's like
guy.
you
Then.
have Stockholm
Like,
syndrome. It's like, what are you?
Right, right.
Yeah. So
and don't give him a pass because he's a dude, and
Right.
it's just like, well,
They're
some
just
guys are
dudes.
just assholes, and that's how they are.
no,
We got to stop that shit.
seriously,
If he's being an asshole, fucking cut him out.
he
Because
needs to be
uh,
yes,
more than anything, I would love the world to show assholes that we don't like them, and
Right.
that there is no like bad boy that turns people on, or oh wow, he's so like no.
yeah.
Assholes should just be fucking marginalized
Right.
and pushed to the side so the rest of us can
Right.
fucking live.
Exactly. Exactly. Cast out
And
from
not
society, right? What I was gonna say was for Isabel, what you were saying before, Green Pants, about he's got some shit going on inside. That thing, to our earlier point, could actually be that he wants to have a relationship with you and you're not romantically interested in him. You know what I mean? So he's lashing out at you.
right,
Is
and that could be
why
his
we were getting
frustration.
that. Right.
And so the way that he's able to, get his feelings out is, okay, well, you're not showing, or for whatever reason, he's not getting the love from you, so he's going to
Hurt you.
tease you and get you
Right.
upset, and that way he is still receiving emotion from you.
That's right. And
he is
attention.
causing
And
emotion
attention.
and attention.
Mhm.
Because look, you've written us.
Right.
So now we've told you that's what
Yes.
he's doing.
Yes.
Tell him to go fuck himself. And
yes.
I mean, this would be kind of like our normal advice to break up, but you're not dating.
Dating.
He's just
right.
an actual not friend.
Right.
So just stop hanging with him.
Right.
Or
Stop calling him. Stop
letting
hanging
him
out.
know anywhere near your social media.
Correct.
Um,
Change the password on your
I just-
phone. You know, like.
yeah. Well, it sounds like because he already broke a whole bunch of barriers already, like of just
Totally.
established boundaries and stuff like that. So like, unless this guy has something like why you're keeping him around, I don't know. I mean, maybe he's a really good forger, or or he's the guy that has the drugs.
Right.
I mean, I don't know.
Is
There are lots of reasons
Is
people
he your drug
keep
dealer?
somebody
Like,
around.
that's a factor.
Maybe.
Right? It's like.
A lot of times that I've kept people around a long time just because of drugs.
No, I know,
I mean,
yeah.
and that's on me.
That's fine.
But that could be a very positive quality in someone, and you're willing to overlook
Yeah.
a lot of negative qualities just because of the sheer amount of drugs that they have available.
Right.
It's a judgment call.
Right.
Um,
Depends. What is the value this person brings to your life? Right. That's the root of
Right.
the question that we asked
Like-
earlier. It's like.
right. How good do the drugs make you feel
Right.
versus how bad does the asshole make you feel?
Yes. Yes. For sure. Oh my
Um,
goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Well,
so-
Isabel, I hope that helps. Seems
Yeah,
straightforward.
this is a tough one because there's no way to because if your question is how do I make him not into an asshole,
Right.
there isn't an answer to
This is
that. He
right.
just is one. So what you've described, that pattern of behavior, isn't something that's like, hey, knock that off.
Right.
That's like deeply fucked up.
Right.
So
You set the terms of your
if
relationship.
he's in love with
is it?
you,
Right.
or he's not in love with you, either way, he's traumatizing you.
Right.
And
Not okay.
and you have agency, and
Yes.
you do not need to put up with this type of bullshit.
Correct.
And you can I encourage you to please stand up for yourself and tell this asshole that he's a fucking asshole.
Right.
And maybe the more guys that know that they're assholes will slowly
Stop being
decrease
assholes.
the
Yes, exactly.
giant percentage of assholeness.
Yeah, give
that-
him the talking beat down. Just
we've
tell him
got
like,
going on.
look, this is not okay. I don't want you doing this anymore. Are you okay with that or not?
I,
If he says,
honestly, no.
"No,
What
approve
he
it."
did right there, I'm like, already.
Oh, it's already
Like this guy,
unforgivable,
yeah.
unforgivable offense. It's fine.
At least with her going with her colleagues and stuff, unless
yeah,
this
yeah.
guy has some, because it's like, unless there is some special reason, this guy seems like
Bad news.
damaging. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Or and to Vanguard's point, yeah, maybe he's in love with you.
Yep.
Then they're really fucking nuts when they do that.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's but the bottom line is, it is not your problem.
no, you don't need
And
this
it's
in
not
your
your problem
life.
to solve. And so, so it's okay to walk away.
It is. It's okay to walk away. I'm gonna do the breakup. There it goes. And now it.
Yeah, I don't know when there's these. Since I'm just being sort of fed in here from outer space, like I don't know when there's actual effects going on or anything
Oh,
like
that's
that.
true.
So,
That's true. My bad.
so, I guess, are you using a soundboard to
I
get
am.
the?
I am using a primitive soundboard to add
Yep.
some flavor to our conversation.
All right. Well, if we want flavor, you got to do speed round.
And it is
So
time for
you
speed
are
rounds.
up for speed round.
I
you are up
do-
this week.
I do remember that. Yes, that I am up for speed round. So I will. Yes, I am. I
All right.
am
So
up.
so prepare yourself in whatever
I-
ways that you
I
need
will. I will. I will prepare myself. I will.
to. Get into your Zen spot. Make sure all your chakras are aligned.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Hit me. 5 questions.
All right. Is the timer ready to go?
The timer is ready.
Okay.
It's ready.
What's the most baffling item you've ever seen for sale?
Yikes. Good. First tough one. 55-gallon drum of lube, I guess. On Amazon.com.
What's the worst way? What's the worst way to start a conversation?
Oh yeah, I'm legally required to tell you that I just moved into the neighborhood.
That is correct. If comic book fictional sidekicks had their own show, whose would suck the most?
Oh, Robin, but Jason Todd Robin.
That is correct. What sport is the most boring to watch?
Oh my god, baseball. It's the worst fucking sport ever invented in the universe.
The correct answer is all of them. But
Sorry,
I
go.
love baseball. What's the weirdest thing that you found online on the whole of the internets
Oh really? Wow.
so far?
I can accept a lot. So weirdest. I guess back a few years ago, 2 Girls, 1 Cup. I'll go with.
Okay. All right.
I barely made the time,
there.
so.
But no, that was the if fictional sidekicks had their own show. I mean, Jason Todd was killed by a phone call.
Correct.
Like people
Yeah.
called
And wanted Jason Todd dead.
and rated Jason Todd to die. They were like, you know what, this guy. So he did later become Red Hood, which is sort of his
When
own
he
thing.
got
But like as a
resurrected.
sidekick,
Yeah.
he was but yeah, he had to die for 20 years,
Ah,
and then. And at first he was killed by a phone call and be dead for 20 years, and then he was allowed to Lazarus Pit back himself up
Right.
into
Joker
Red Hood.
Joker beat him to death with a tire iron. It was actually a pretty brutal death too. It was like
Right. And that's because he sucked.
I know.
And the Joker was right
I know.
to do that to him.
He didn't really have that
Because-
interesting. Like Dick Grayson would do a great show. Damian Wayne would be great. Even Tim Drake. I mean, I think would do a good.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the
Other sidekicks.
worst sidekick, like Spider-Man's Alpha. There was
Spider-Man's Alpha.
he was so there was in Spider-Man at one point there's a kid who gets basically it's inundated with like Parker particles or whatever they like the Spider-Man and so he starts to get some of the Spider-Man powers, and so then Peter Parker sees that he's like super overconfident and actually tries to like kind of train him,
I see.
if I'm right.
I don't remember. Is this animated or was this in the comic?
No, it was in the comics.
Was it? I don't remember that arc.
Um
But he'd be a pretty bad sidekick if that was true, though. That sounds pretty awful.
Okay, well then one you probably don't remember but is just great from history is Steamboat. So Steamboat was Captain Marvel's sidekick
Oh, I remember that.
in the 1940s.
I do remember that. Yes.
Yeah.
When he was part of Fawcett
And so
Comics.
Steamboat-
I remember that.
He was we'll just say he was a very loud, uneducated, illiterate representation of an African American.
Sure.
But the worst part of it was he was supposed to be a positive representation of
Right.
an African. So this was like in
Well, the 40s, right? I mean, geez.
I'm trying to think of like
but because
what's
of
that
that, no. But the question is, because of that, he would actually be, I think, have an interesting talk show. Or interesting show, rather.
yeah, actually it would suck. Well, no, because if Steamboat had it would be different. If Steamboat had a show where he was like, "All right, listen,
It's about
we're gonna
Steamboat.
talk real with Steamboat."
That's right.
That
That would be
okay, that
entertaining.
I would
You know what I mean?
watch. He'd be like,
Yeah.
Captain Marvel's a bitch.
Right.
Like
And
that
here's
would
why.
be, exactly.
That'd be
like
entertaining.
his Shazam powers, or what like Billy Batson is an absolute asshole.
Right.
Like that would
He's a
be
child
his,
in a man's body, right? It's like,
yeah.
yeah.
Wasn't there a Candy Etta? Didn't Wonder Woman have a sidekick that was like this overweight
Marvel
lady?
Girl. What?
Yeah, because then she ended up marrying Steve Trevor, I think.
Candy
Who-
Etta married Steve Trevor.
Etta, look up Etta Candy.
I'm looking it up right now.
Uh,
Etta Candy, you are absolutely right. There she is. Oh,
okay,
God.
so I'm not inventing that in my head.
Best friend of Diana Prince.
But like she's basically like a bumbling Texan woman
I
that
see.
is like Wonder Woman's friend, and she goes woohoo like
I
a lot.
see. I see. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. Wow.
Um,
Wow. Okay.
I am,
So it
I
is
am,
Etta
I'm surprised that this
You
this comic
outcomicked
book
me
knowledge is
today.
not-
You named two
yeah,
sidekicks I did not know. I knew
just from,
Steamboat.
like, wait-
but I didn't know.
yeah Steamboat.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Wow.
just straight yeah.
Impressive. You've outdone yourself this day.
Oh, the most baffling item that is for sale is our country. I did not know that it was, but it is.
Clearly, it is.
It's I find it troubling.
Oh, it's been so for a while.
But if it's not that, the things for sale, I would say the two would be. There was a guy on eBay selling farts in a jar
Yeah, no, I
for
remember
$1,000 a piece,
Yep.
and he made $20,000.
that.
So that's a lesson. And the other one,
Welcome to capitalism.
is,
Gotta love it.
the artwork from MoNA, which is the Museum of Non-Visible Art. And so they successfully sold a painting
Of
called
nothing.
Fresh Air.
Yeah.
That is a frame.
A black canvas. Oh, is there even canvas? Not even
10
canvas. Just a frame.
No, it's a frame, $10,000 sold at auction.
Wow. That's up there with the banana duct tape to the canvas, right? Or the wall, whatever.
Right.
it
Or
was.
what is it? This Jesus Christ piss where it's just like it's Jesus on a cross submerged in like a pickle jar filled with urine.
Oh yeah. I've
like,
seen that one.
That one that was like
With the grilled cheese Virgin Mary, right? Was another.
that was a miracle, man. That was a miracle, and it showed that the risen Lord has come back to save us. Like that is what, because he was going to come back in the form of a grilled
Come back
cheese
as grilled cheese.
burned weirdly. It's like, oh my God, finally! Oh, there's Jesus. You know, Just- he's Shroud of Turin to my grilled cheese. Like this is great.
Yes.
Like
Oh, that's great. I'm sure that just made me think of something. I'm sure someone has made a griddle, like a sandwich maker griddle, with the shape of, you know what I mean, of the Virgin Mary. Has to exist. I almost said
absolutely.
has to exist.
Right.
I gotta look it up right now. All right, go on to what was the next thing?
Or no, it would be like, or it could be Jesus. Like it would be like they would be like
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
waffles.
Right.
For me, quite honestly, the sport, like, it's pretty accurate to say that all sports are.
All sports are
I find a
horrible.
little bit, but anything sponsored by Red Bull,
Yes.
I will watch. Is they just do
Really?
like it's like, okay, yeah. So when you look on Red Bull, it's like, okay, what are we gonna do? Okay, well, we want to race a bike and do multiple flips on a moving train.
I see.
Well, how do we do that? Well, first of all, we go to a country that allows that. So we're going to go to Poland. And they build
We gotta go
this
somewhere,
giant...
or we're not gonna be arrested.
We got to go someplace without laws. We're just
Right,
relatively...
We need to
that-
go.
that we're just going to run this train and have you keep
That's
going
great.
back and... But
Right.
yeah, so that was a great one. Or those
Right.
the downhill ones that are just the crazy Mike bike. Those I can watch.
Yes.
But baseball, yeah.
Oh my god.
The only thing worse than baseball is a test match of cricket, which is 6 hours long, and the game ends and you come back the next day.
Right.
That is definitely the
Right.
most boring.
Cricket's
Being at a
I'd
sporting
rather
event
watch
and
cricket.
saying we're packing up now
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we're
yeah.
going
And we're
we
gonna
need
finish
to and
tomorrow.
they're starting tomorrow.
fair.
That's a
but
baffling way to play.
I understand, but I would rather watch cricket any day over baseball. It's so bad. So I found a picture of the. Oh, it's too big. I gotta size it. You'll see it when you check out the replay. Green Pants, but it is indeed. There's a sandwich maker that you can imprint
of course.
Jesus on the grilled cheese.
Is it a grilled cheeses?
It's literally called a grilled cheeses. Yes,
Grilled
That
cheeses.
is
Okay, I would hope so.
exactly what it is.
Because if they didn't
The-
take advantage of that,
the
that
grilled
I
cheeses.
would have.
The grilled cheeses sandwich maker and press. Yes, it is. That is exactly what it is. Yes.
All right, I will put that in my cart. as soon as I can.
Installment things look like
I
a
will
garden
locate it.
gnome. No, it was Jesus. Installment. It was Jesus. But yes.
Yeah.
What else did we talk about? So the shoot.
Oh, worst way to start a conversation?
What did I say for baffling item? I said the drum of lube. Yeah. Which is a real thing.
Right. Well, that's
and
that's Diddy. Yeah.
one of my quote unquote friends used my Amazon Echo to add it to my Amazon cart. So once it was in my cart, now you couldn't purchase because you need the code to purchase, but once it's in the cart,
I know.
the AI algorithm clearly knows what I want. So my ads from that point on were interesting, let's say.
I was helping.
That's,
Okay.
I wasn't going to call any
helping.
names.
Helping.
I just don't know what you do with that much loot, unless you're running a porn shoot, right? Like,
That's what you
it's
do
a
with
lot
that much
of
lube.
lube. That's all you do.
You get a lot of friends.
I mean, it's a big, it's a tub.
So
It's
you got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Think
It's
of
a
it as a
gallon
challenge.
drum.
Someone
It's a gallon
delivers
drum.
55 gallons of lube, and you're like, man, I got to use this lube.
Yeah.
And you better start making phone calls.
Yep.
And
And it comes with a screw on tap, and you screw that tap on there, and you just up away and get all the lube you
Right.
need.
you kind of tap it like a keg.
Yes.
Yes. And
that's
then
how it's done.
let the lube flow. As it
Yes.
were. But you want to let all the lube head off the top so
Right.
all the till it's just coming out as pure lube.
Well,
and
what
not
you
just
do
that
is you got to take the
frothy-
barrel, you got to roll it around, and you give it a shake. You know what I mean? Sort
Right.
of like stir it up, and then you start
Right.
the pump. Oh God!
Yeah, this is all basic stuff.
Not that I have one.
That's okay. I don't, dude. Your lube pump, I think, is
Don't judge
great, but I think
me.
it is. I'm not. I've never judged you on your lube pump. I think that the fact that it has a handle like one of those old-fashioned pump things, I think is sort of a little bit kitschy.
Yeah,
But it's
part of the look.
It's a great lube pump.
It is
You know,
part of the
don't
look.
sell yourself short.
Yes. But, so you were saying, yeah, worst way to start a conversation, right? If you have to like go to your neighbors and acknowledge you're a sex offender, right? It's
Right.
the worst.
It just got released yesterday.
Right.
Hi.
I'm required to read the following card to you.
Right. I mean, there's lots of other stuff that like you don't remember me, do you?
Yeah.
That's a bad way.
Yeah. Never makes people feel
I don't
good.
mean to be creepy.
However,
but,
right. And then creepy thing then appears that it comes out of their mouth. Yes.
Exactly. Well, no,
Yeah.
it's just it's like or hey, does this smell like chloroform?
Right.
If someone says that to you,
Yes.
try to
Put your hands up in front of
stay
your mouth.
alert.
Right.
If
Yes.
you can. But more than likely you're being chloroformed. So that's and it's probably too late. So good luck.
Right. Right.
Like, okay, before I say anything, I know where you live.
Right.
Like that's an aggressive
It's
way to
also a
start.
bad, yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's fair to say you don't want to start any conversation aggressively, right? I think that's generally a
Okay,
bad
I'm not a
plan.
fucking racist,
Right.
but
I know, right?
lots of things with butts.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, no offense, but
yeah.
listen,
I love
you
all
know,
people. However,
however, being gay is fine, except
right,
no,
right.
that's
I had no problem with
uh,
gays, but
right.
Yeah,
Or hey, when was the last time you were checked for STDs?
right.
When was the last time you got it?
Right.
Or
Look, I love women. However, just like along the same lines.
right. Be like, look, I can't remember the last time I read a book, but
But yes,
and then they have John Hannity said
right. Yes, excellent choice.
there are
Yep.
Charlie Kirk is a martyr. Kick them out of your home.
Okay.
They're broken.
Yeah, soon for that one. But yeah.
Is it
Yes. Yes, it is.
very much not a martyr. How long before we can call a bad person a bad person? Okay.
I know.
I'm trying. Oh yeah, there's
we're
so many
just-
bad ways to start a conversation.
Yes.
When are you due?
Yeah, it's true.
Like
If you're-
that could go wrongly.
Very wrong. Very wrong.
Mm.
Mm.
These
That's, I
there's
mean,
so many.
there's whole categories of ways not to start a conversation. You know what I mean? It's like
Right.
literally, and reasons why those categories are bad. So
Exactly.
yes,
Um,
for sure. But what was the other one we had? The worst thing on the internet. What's the worst thing you've ever seen on the internet?
the, honestly, the weirdest, grossest, most startling thing that I saw on the internet was back. This would have been 2001.
Sure,
So like when
taking it back.
like early internet,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a picture of two old men enthusiastically getting into a bathtub.
It was a video or was it a still image?
It was a still
Okay.
picture, and they were psyched, and they were motivated, and they were naked, and they
Oh
were
my
just
God.
hanging out on the edge of a bathtub, each with explosive diarrhea.
Oh God.
This is before AI.
Yep.
This
So
is
you
even
know it's
before
real.
Photoshop.
Yep.
And so it was so
Oh my
disturbing
God.
that I printed it out and started putting it into the houses of friends.
This is
Um,
such- and you were just giving
because-
advice to Isabella about her bad friends. And here you are.
Yeah, listen, I'm not. I didn't do it in front of their colleagues. I just put a
Yeah.
picture of a. Everyone has had a picture of two naked old men shitting in a bathtub put on their
except
pillow
I
at
don't.
least once in their
I
time.
don't believe that is. I don't believe that is correct. We could
Okay,
take a
you know what you're
poll.
gonna have tomorrow on
We
your
could-
pillow?
Of course I am.
Okay.
And I knew this was coming.
Thank you for
I know.
volunteering.
I know exactly.
That is fine.
Exactly.
Apparently, if you feel left out
Oh my
from
God.
the shitting in bathtub shenanigans, like I can, you know, I can I can bring you into that, but I'm not sure if you want to.
Don't.
What's the weirdest thing you found online?
I
Like to
don't-
me, that
two
was
gir-
just
two
'cause
girls-
it was like
two girls,
four
one
different
cup.
things.
2 girls, 1 cup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that was
Yeah.
messed up. And the thing that made it more messed up, like I watched, I'm like, okay, this is crazy, right? But then finding out that like the origin story behind it, like this dude is like, I just hired these 2 prostitutes to come over and I just told them to do whatever, and this is what they came up with. 2 girls who just met each other, and I'm like, what?
wait, describe this video for me.
You haven't seen it?
I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm
pretty
trying
sure
to...
you have. So there are 2 girls that it looks like it starts off being like a lesbian sex scene, and then they wind up like they got this glass like goblet looking thing, and one of them poops in it, and they show the pooping, and the other one starts eating it like a soft serve ice cream. It goes on and on. It's crazy. And then one girl
I have not seen that.
throws up in the other's mouth. I will send you a link.
Wow. I have not. That is that.
This is from like 10 years ago or something. It was like a big thing.
Oh, okay. See, I was thinking something totally different with like
yeah.
with the 2 girls,
The
1
big
cup. But,
the big thing at the time was it wasn't about, I mean, it kind of was about the video, but it was about people would share like videos of people watching that video. So you couldn't see the video, but you could see them watching. Like, hey, grandma, check this out.
Like
Grandma would be
reactions.
sitting there, right? Reaction videos, and grandma would be like, okay, you know, and it's, the horrors would
Right.
grow as grandma wouldn't be able to do this.
No, you have to
Yeah.
send me that link. I'm going to a child's bat mitzvah, and I
Perfect.
need
I had the perfect
something
icebreaker for you. Yes.
you know, because they've got like big. I need to slip that into the
Yes.
slideshow.
Yes.
And
Into the
if you could just give me that link,
slideshow.
that's fine. But I think
Oh my God.
that would be something delightful for a room full of 13-year-old girls to see.
It's 13
and
Go to
and
jail,
react.
dude.
Good. But I will have the camera shot of the reaction of everybody. 'Cause
Sure.
I will. And just if you want to see a room of kids react to that video, I can make that happen this week. If you just send me the link.
Oh my goodness. All right, I'll send it to you after the after the show. Oh Lord.
You got a weird browser history, man. I don't know.
Say, dude, I didn't make it up. Just reporting what it was.
Man, I had 2 wholesome old men just defecating in a bathtub, and
Wow.
that's that's
Wow.
one thing. But yeah,
Oh, no news
That's what
is
they came up with.
no news is proposing instead of the 13-year-old part, bring the what's it called? Lemon party. I don't know what that is. Do you know what lemon party is? Oh,
I could refer to so many
I
things.
just looked it up and now
'Cause-
I'm sad. Damn it, no news.
All right. Now I have to.
Now we have multiple
What is
videos we
a-
have to watch when we get off air. I know we got check this out, but I think otherwise, right? I think we covered the things.
Literally,
I
there's
think-
something. It tells me. It says, "What is a lemon party, and why should I not Google it?" That is what comes up first.
That's funny.
It's like it says. Luckily, we can explain what this gross website is and why you don't have to look any further.
Right. We'll just tell you so you don't have to actually watch it. Exactly. But I think we've summed up everything, right? We've helped the people again. We have done the
Okay, now I know what a lemon party is.
yeah, you know,
Okay.
I know. Thanks, No News, for that. I appreciate that.
No, I can put that on my and make sure I put that on my bookmarks.
Yeah. Make sure you get that in the watch rotation.
Well, because like the whole know your meme thing at this point is like because there's just so much content out there. But
Yes.
before, even as well as like maybe even 10 years ago, there was still like the thing on the internet that everyone knew about because that's what viral really meant. And now
Right.
viral, it's like, well, you got 8 billion people in the world, so you know,
Yes.
if something gets 22 million hits, you know,
Yes. Exactly.
like like everyone should know who the Kifness is, yet only 35 or 40 million or so do. So that needs to go up
That's true.
because they're eating the dogs and they're eating the
and
cats.
eating cats and eating the pets of the people who live there.
Other people who live there.
Of the people who live there. That's right.
It's a real problem.
It's a real. It's not a problem at all. It's not happening.
Hey, I don't know. People are saying.
That's what they hear.
I don't know. I've heard
That's
people
what I
saying it's like,
hear.
you know,
I know.
that's what I don't know.
I know.
You got to ask those people.
But you know, I think it's time to wrap up. But I think we did a good job today. I think we sort of gave the proper advice. I don't think there's anything ambiguous about where we're at today. No real hardballs here.
Yeah, if your kid suddenly and enthusiastically doesn't want to believe in science
Yeah,
anymore,
you need to regulate that child's watching habits.
engage. Engage in that.
You
and
need to-
find out why.
Yeah.
That very different from your teenager decides they don't want a flu shot. Fine,
Right.
that's fine. Your
Right.
teenager decides vaccinations aren't a thing. Not fine.
Not fine. Right.
So-
right. Exactly.
See, that's the if you are not being satisfied, if you are not satisfied with the sex in your marriage, don't immediately go to strangers. That is not Ted.
I have freaking
Um,
Ted, man. I don't even know what.
But I think Ted
Crazy that was his go-to.
a little bit angry when he wrote that and wasn't specific enough and was kind of just like, "Damn it, I'm mad. Can I cheat?"
Let's hope
And
that's what it
no.
was, Ted.
No, you can't,
And
Ted.
now that saner thoughts have prevailed, let's hope.
Right, as well as ours.
Yes. Yes.
Like,
Yes. Hopefully
know,
we convinced you not
got
to
the
cheat on
full
your wife.
Right.
All right. So I mean, we're gonna be here. We're on track for next week. Yes. So
Yep, we'll be here next
we
week.
will be here on Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. And if you go to the link below Green Pants, you will see the
Right here.
you'll see the link to submit your questions. So your questions,
That's
send them.
quick.
We'll answer the questions on air. So that's how it works. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, the format, really. So
Yep. And if you know, and you know, feel free to send us anything that's, you know, hard hitting, hot takes. We have no problem. I mean,
yeah, give us some tough ones, folks.
listen.
I'm looking for tough ones, honestly.
yeah. I mean, you know, we're up to fingering an asshole. So
Christ.
it's clearly we're not shy of edgy subjects. Okay.
Yes.
Or Vanguard isn't.
That's right.
So
That's right.
you know, I mean, you got to check out his lube pump.
Gotta
like,
check it out.
Damn. Like, well,
You gotta
you
prime it. You gotta
with
prime it
55
first.
gallons, you gotta move 55 gallons of anything
It's a
through
lot.
anything. You gotta prime it.
It's a lot. You
It's
gotta
just,
prime it.
you know,
to get
it's
it-
a
to
lot
get the
of
flow
that's a
going.
lot of
It's like-
substance.
You
that
don't want
have
to.
to
You don't
move
want it
through
stopping up midway through your need
No.
to have.
No.
You know, it's like all that.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Then you don't have a
Yes.
colonoscopy for your pump. But yeah.
Yes, that's right. So, good night, folks. Thank you all for coming.
All right, we'll be here next
Thank
week.
you guys for the input. Thank you again. Yeah, we'll be here next week. Thank you again. No news for this rat hole we're about to go down with the lemon party. So thanks for that.
I'm gonna enjoy this a lot,
And we'll catch you.
and I can't wait to go watch Two Girls, One Cup.
There you go. And we will
And I'll
report
come
on it.
back